Vegetables that can revolutionize your vitality. After 65, what science has recently discovered? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have infinite energy even after the age of 65? Have you ever wondered why certain seniors maintain a sharp mind and a strong body, while others face severe limitations? What if I told you that the answer might lie in your plate, specifically in the vegetables you choose to consume daily? The truth is that after the age of 65, your body goes through significant changes that affect everything from your energy to your ability to stay independent. Many people believe that constant fatigue, joint pain, and memory loss are simply a natural part of aging. But what if I told you that many of these symptoms can be directly related to the vegetables you consume or don't consume on a daily basis? Modern science has revealed surprising connections between certain vegetables and vitality in old age that can completely change your experience of aging. Recent studies from Harvard Medical School and the National Institute on Aging show that food choices have a much greater impact on healthy aging than previously believed. Some leafy greens can literally turn off genes associated with aging, while others can quietly promote inflammation and accelerate cognitive decline. What you learn today can transform not only your current health, but also determine what your next 20 or 30 years of life will look like. Let's get started. 1. The green superheroes who defy aging and maintain their energy. At 65 plus, broccoli has been called the plant of youth by scientists at the University of Washington for an impressive reason. This cruciferous vegetable is not just another vegetable on your plate, but a true biological shield against accelerated aging. Most people don't know that broccoli contains an extraordinary concentration of sulforaphane, a bioactive compound that activates the body's natural defenses against oxidative stress. Dr. David Sinclair, a Harvard geneticist specializing in longevity, claims that sulforaphane can activate more than 200 protective genes simultaneously. When consumed regularly, broccoli can create a positive ripple effect that rejuvenates your cells and protects your DNA from the natural wear and tear of time. Researchers at Johns Hopkins Medical Center found that people over the age of 65 who consume broccoli at least 4 times a week have significantly lower markers of inflammation. These same individuals demonstrate better cognitive function and greater muscle strength when compared to their peers who rarely eat this vegetable. The secret lies in how you prepare broccoli to preserve its beneficial compounds. Steaming for just 3 to 5 minutes keeps sulforaphane intact, while prolonged cooking can destroy up to 70% of this precious compound. A valuable tip from Mayo Clinic dietitians is to add some mustard powder to broccoli, as this can increase the bioavailability of sulforaphane by up to 4 times. But broccoli doesn't work alone in its mission to preserve its youth and vitality. There's another equally powerful vegetable that can transform your daily energy and mental clarity after age 65. Ever wondered why some people maintain a sharp mind and quick reflexes even in old age? The next green superhero might be the answer you're looking for. 2. Surprising revelations: what science has discovered about the power of vegetables in longevity. Spinach may seem ordinary, but scientists at Rush University have found that this simple vegetable contains an extraordinarily complete nutritional profile for the aging brain. Unlike other vegetables, spinach has a unique combination of natural nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide. This gaseous molecule acts as a natural vasodilator, allowing more blood, oxygen, and nutrients to reach all tissues in the body, especially the brain. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Neuroscience demonstrated that people over the age of 65 who consume spinach regularly have brain volume equivalent to people 5 years younger. Regular consumption of just half a cup of spinach per day was associated with a 35% reduction in the risk of cognitive decline in a study that followed older adults for an entire decade. The nitrates in spinach not only benefit the brain, but they also increase the production of mitochondria, the power plants inside your muscle cells. This results in greater physical endurance, less fatigue, and faster recovery after everyday activities. Spinach is also one of the richest sources of lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that accumulate in the retina and protect vision from age-related damage. To maximize the benefits of spinach, nutritionists recommend consuming it raw in salads or lightly sautéed for a maximum of 2 minutes. The more you cook spinach, the more heat-sensitive nutrients are lost, including folates that are essential for cardiovascular health. An effective technique to preserve all the nutrients is to add spinach to fruit smoothies, where the flavor of the vegetable is softened while its benefits remain intact. Now, let's explore another powerful vegetable that can strengthen your eyesight and balance, two functions that often decline with age. This next food is so effective that ophthalmologists are starting to recommend it as part of preventive treatment for age-related vision problems. 3. High alert: the healthy vegetables that may be sabotaging your vitality in silence. Carrots, often celebrated for their high beta-carotene content, truly deserve their reputation as a protector of vision and balance in old age. What few know is that beta-carotene works synergistically with other compounds in carrots to protect not only the eyes, but also the vestibular system responsible for balance. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University found that the beta-carotene in carrots accumulates in both the retina and the cells of the inner ear, protecting both systems from oxidative stress. A longitudinal study of more than 2,000 people over the age of 65 showed that those who consumed carrots regularly had a 40% lower risk of developing macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in the elderly. Daily consumption of just one medium carrot can provide up to 6 times the required amount of vitamin A to protect your eyes and significantly improve your night vision, which is essential for driving safely after dark. In addition to the visual benefits, carrots contain specific soluble fibers that help stabilize blood glucose levels, preventing insulin spikes that can cause inflammation and accelerate aging. The fibers in carrots also feed beneficial bacteria in the gut that produce short-chain fatty acids, compounds that protect brain health and reduce the risk of dementia. The best method for consuming carrots is to alternate between raw and steamed, as some nutrients are better absorbed when the carrot is raw, while others are enhanced by gentle cooking. A little-known nutritional trick is to consume carrots with some healthy fat, such as olive oil or avocado, as beta-carotene is fat-soluble and requires fat to be absorbed properly. But while we talk about beneficial vegetables, it's equally important to identify those that may be quietly sabotaging your health after age 65. You'd be surprised to find that some of the most consumed and seemingly healthy vegetables may be contributing to your joint pain, fatigue, and even balance issues. The next topic will reveal the healthy vegetables that you might want to avoid after age 65. 4. The silent epidemic that is stealing your independence: inflammation. After 65, eggplant, while nutritious for many, can become problematic specifically for people over the age of 65 due to its high solanine content. This natural compound, present in vegetables from the nightshade family, can trigger inflammatory responses in people with increased sensitivity or compromised immune systems. Dr. Sarah Wilson, a rheumatologist who specializes in arthritis in the elderly, explains that solanine can cross the intestinal barrier more easily in older people, initiating an inflammatory cascade that primarily affects the joints. A clinical study published in the Journal of Rheumatology followed 200 patients with mild to moderate arthritis for 6 months and found that 70% of them reported significant improvement in joint pain after eliminating nightshades from their diet. Chronic inflammation caused by solanine sensitivity can manifest not only as joint pain, but also as persistent fatigue, morning stiffness, and even memory problems, drastically affecting your quality of life. The effects of eggplant are particularly notable because they tend to accumulate slowly, causing many seniors not to associate their chronic pain with this seemingly healthy food. The solanine present in eggplant can remain in the body for up to 3 weeks, which means that even occasional consumption can maintain constantly elevated inflammatory levels. Dr. Michael Greger, a nutrition expert, suggests doing a 30-day elimination trial by completely removing eggplant and other nightshades from the diet to see improvements in mobility and pain reduction. Many people report experiencing noticeable differences in just 2 weeks after eliminating eggplant from their meals, including easier getting up from chairs and better balance when walking. But eggplant isn't the only seemingly healthy vegetable that may be quietly sabotaging your vitality and independence in old age. There is another very common vegetable, present in almost all cuisines, that may be impairing your digestion and, consequently, your absorption of essential nutrients to maintain strength and balance. Are you ready to uncover the next hidden culprit of health problems that many mistakenly attribute to old age alone? 5. The revolution on your plate. Powerful substitutes that can transform your health today. Green bell peppers, while rich in vitamin C, also contain high levels of lectins, plant proteins that can cause significant digestive problems, especially in people over the age of 65. Lectins work as a natural defense mechanism for plants, but for humans, especially the elderly with more sensitive digestive systems, they can damage the intestinal wall and trigger systemic inflammation. Dr. Stephen Gundry, a cardiologist and nutrition expert, has conducted extensive research showing how lectins can increase intestinal permeability by allowing partially digested particles to enter the bloodstream. This phenomenon, known as leaky gut, can trigger inflammatory responses throughout the body, from the joints to the brain. Groundbreaking research from the University of California demonstrated that reducing lectin-rich foods significantly improved inflammatory markers in 80% of participants over the age of 60 in just 60 days. The negative effects of green peppers go beyond digestion, also affecting the absorption of essential nutrients such as iron, calcium, and zinc, which are essential for maintaining bone density and muscle strength in old age. Many people experience significant improvements in digestion, reduced abdominal bloating, and less joint pain when they replace green bell pepper with alternatives like red or yellow bell peppers, which contain significantly fewer lectins. The good news is that proper cooking can substantially reduce the lectin content of green bell peppers, making it more tolerable for sensitive digestive systems. Experts recommend always cooking green peppers thoroughly, or better yet, replacing them with low-lectin vegetables like butternut squash, zucchini, or green leafy vegetables. Another vegetable that seems harmless, but may be quietly compromising your health and vitality after age 65, is the common white potato. This staple has an astonishing and often overlooked impact on blood circulation, especially in the lower extremities, directly affecting your balance and mobility. You'll be amazed to find out how replacing this simple ingredient can improve your energy and muscle strength in a matter of weeks. 6. The ultimate plan. How to organize your diet to maintain your independence. Until you're 90, white potatoes, while a staple and comfort food for many, have an extremely high glycemic index that can severely compromise vascular and metabolic health in people over the age of 65. The rapid rise in blood sugar caused by white potatoes triggers an excessive release of insulin, creating a chronic inflammatory environment in the body. Researchers at the University of Sydney have found that this cycle of glucose and insulin spikes can speed up the process of glycation, where sugar molecules bind to proteins and lipids, damaging blood vessels and tissues. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 400 adults over the age of 65 for 3 years and found that those who consumed white potatoes more than 4 times a week were 70% more likely to develop insulin resistance. Regular consumption of white potatoes is associated with a significant increase in inflammatory markers and reduced microcirculation in the extremities, directly contributing to the feeling of heavy legs, cold feet, and tingling that many mistakenly attribute to old age alone. Dr. Mark Hyman, a functional physician specializing in healthy aging, explains that chronic inflammation caused by high glycemic foods like white potatoes can directly affect the quality and elasticity of blood vessels. This vascular deterioration compromises blood flow to muscles and joints, resulting in muscle weakness, slower recovery after activities, and a higher risk of falls due to impaired balance. The good news is that replacing white potatoes with alternatives like sweet potatoes, yams, or cauliflower can significantly improve vascular health and energy levels in just 3 weeks. Not only do these alternatives have a lower glycemic index, but they also offer additional nutrients like antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that actively protect the cardiovascular system. A study from the University of Toronto demonstrated that participants who replaced white potatoes with sweet potatoes for just 30 days significantly improved insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammatory markers by up to 40%. Now that you know both the vegetables that can revolutionize your health and those that can silently compromise it, it's time to learn how to organize this information into a practical eating plan. The way you structure your meals and combine these foods can amplify their benefits or mitigate their negative effects. The next topic will reveal simple strategies to turn your plate into a powerful tool for maintaining your independence and vitality well beyond the age of 90. The ultimate plan: how to organize your diet to maintain your independence until you're 90. Creating an effective eating plan after age 65 doesn't require complicated diets or exotic foods, but rather a strategic science-based approach to healthy aging. The 3-day method is a simple technique developed by Dr. Walter Longo, a longevity specialist at USC, which consists of planning nutritious meals for just 3 days and then repeating the cycle. This approach dramatically simplifies meal planning while ensuring sufficient nutritional variety to meet the specific needs of aging. The secret is to incorporate at least 2 friendly vegetables into each main meal, ensuring a constant infusion of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds in the body. Studies from the University of Newcastle have shown that older adults who follow a structured eating pattern with specific vegetables have better cognitive function, higher bone density, and superior muscle strength when compared to those with irregular diets, even when both consume healthy foods. The color plate technique, developed by nutritionists at Tufts University, recommends that each meal contain at least 3 different colors of vegetables to ensure a wide range of complementary phytochemicals. This diversity of colors is not only visually appealing, but represents different classes of bioactive compounds that work synergistically to protect multiple body systems. A valuable trick to maximize nutrient absorption is to combine fat-soluble, vitamin-rich vegetables like carrots and spinach with a healthy source of fat, such as olive oil, avocados, or nuts. This simple combination can increase carotenoid absorption by up to 6 times, significantly amplifying the protective benefits of these nutrients. Strategic vegetable scheduling throughout the day also matters. Nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach are most beneficial when eaten in the morning to provide energy during the day, while cruciferous vegetables like broccoli are ideal for dinner. Broccoli contains compounds that help detoxify the body during sleep and promote cell regeneration, processes that occur mainly during the night. Another important principle is the rotation of vegetables, avoiding consuming the same types for more than 3 consecutive days, as this reduces the risk of developing food sensitivities and ensures exposure to a wider range of nutrients. This systematic approach to incorporating friendly vegetables while eliminating those problematic ones can create remarkable transformations in your health, energy, and independence in just 30 days. Many seniors report significant improvements in just 2 weeks, including improved mental clarity, reduced joint pain, and improved physical balance. It's not just about adding years to your life, but about adding life to your years while maintaining the independence, vitality, and joy you deserve to experience at every stage of the journey. Small steps, big transformations. Today, you've discovered something extraordinary: the transformative power that exists in the food choices you make every day, especially when it comes to the vegetables you put on your plate. It's not just about nutrition, but a daily opportunity to invest in your independence, vitality, and quality of life for the next 20, 30, or even 40 years. The science is clear. We are not destined to face steady decline as we age. Many of the symptoms we associate with old age, joint pain, fatigue, mental confusion, loss of balance, are often the result of food choices that we can change today. Start small, choosing just 1 friendly vegetable to add to your daily diet and 1 problematic vegetable to reduce or eliminate. Observe how your body responds to these simple changes and allow yourself to be amazed at the improvements you can experience in just a few weeks. Remember that with every meal you have a new opportunity to nourish your body with foods that promote vitality or overwhelm it with those that accelerate aging. The good news is that it's never too late to make these transformative changes. Studies from Harvard University have shown that even people in their 80s and 90s experienced significant improvements in mobility, cognition, and general well-being after modifying their diet. Your body has an incredible capacity for regeneration and healing when you provide the right nutritional tools, no matter your current age or how long you've followed less than ideal habits in the past. Think of the next 30 days as a personal experiment, an opportunity to discover how your unique body responds to a smarter approach to nutrition. Document how you feel before you start, and notice the changes in your energy, mental clarity, flexibility, and strength as you implement those changes. Many people report that the benefits go far beyond the physical. Improving your nutrition often sparks a renewed sense of possibility, curiosity, and zest for life. Start today by incorporating more broccoli, spinach, and carrots into your meals, while gradually cutting back on eggplant, green peppers, and white potatoes. This simple adjustment can be the catalyst for a transformation that will positively affect every aspect of your life for years to come. Remember, your chronological age is just a number, but your biological age, how your body actually works and feels, is much more in your control than you might think. The journey to a long, healthy, and independent life starts with the choices you make today on your next plate. You already have all the knowledge you need to take the first step. Now, it's time to turn that knowledge into action and experience for yourself the power of the right vegetables to revolutionize your vitality after the age of 65.